I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest right now, okay? This is some of the craziest I have talked about in the last 3 years on this channel, bro. This is crazy. And the reason I'm so blue and dumbfounded is because I didn't even know that y'all was even thinking this was possible. Like, yeah, bro, I thought I seen the video. I thought King Von hopped out on Quando. He ended up passing away that night, and that was that. I'm learning every day that it's a lot more to the story, my guy, okay? Now, this video is even diving in even deeper on Lil Durk and OTF Vonnie setting up King Von to get killed. Now, it's a lot of conspiracies going on. We're going to talk about that as the video go. We just going to start it right now. Now, I got my thonky over here. I can't show y'all the thonky, but what I can show y'all is this whole leaf right here by Grabba Leaf, okay? Listen to me right here. Do you know how many thonks you can get out of this right here, my guy? Bro, this, why? Chef's kiss, Mike. This is sent from heaven above. So make sure you get you some, roll you some thonk up, start the video with me. Let's get it.
But if they kill King Von, it's something that's not right. The ops don't play with him. That happened from inside. That happened from inside.
Oh.
That happened from inside.
Oh.
So that means you're giving us the watch for how much?
However you look at it.
Yeah.
So you just give us the watch for $5 then, and then you the earrings. We don't want them earrings.
No.
That makes sense, don't it? How much you telling me the earrings for?
Those are, look at the back.
No, how much are you?
Look at the back.
Okay, the
They're
back.
not expensive.
The back says 600.
Okay.
So that means you're giving me these for 5,500. Like I said.
Yes. And
My first question is, why do y'all hire random hood niggas to manage y'all money and be y'all managers of these top? Like, wouldn't you go get somebody who know what they doing?
See?
Man, it's my birthday now.
You ain't even know. You ain't even know I had it.
And y'all see Vonnie doing a lot of the talking.
That's not a...
It seemed like Vonnie was more of like the orchestrator for OTF. Like, he was more of like the person who makes sure everybody get their stuff together. Everybody get their stuff right. So it would make sense for him to even set up the whole play to get Quando Rondo cousin killed. You know what I'm saying?
We want to begin now with some breaking news. Rapper Lil Durk is charged in a murder for hire plot.
Lil Durk's real name is Durk Bank, and he is from Chicago. This is his mugshot from Florida, where he was arrested last night and is being held without bond. This comes only hours after 5 people associated with his music business were also accused and taking part in that murder for hire plot.
Who is he? Look familiar? Is him right here? He looks so familiar. 3 of the 5 men arrested in the murder for hire case are being held in Windham County.
OTF Vonnie stole over $300,000. They said $200,000 in August. He transferred to a blank account. And then he stole another $150,000. Kima got it too. Another $150,000 in October. This after Von was dead. And they saying that King Von...
And that would make sense if he was really managing his money. That means he know where money at. He know what money coming. He know where money got saved. He know where checks on the way. He know he will be one of the only people who could steal. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you will ever make in your life. Freecast.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? Cause you know what I'm saying though?
She got proof of this. You know what I'm talking about? He'll be in jail for this if he wasn't in jail for the murder for hire with Lil Durk.
Right.
It looks like we got the first...
Oh, that's OTF Nut? I know him too. I've definitely seen him around before. I know who that is. Okay, cool. I ain't know that's who posted it.
It looks like we got the first person to cooperate against Lil Durk. it looks like Vonnie, which I believe is King Von's cousin, but I'm not sure. But you know how people call people.
I don't think they blood cousins.
But Vonnie was around a lot, so I do believe that's his.
I don't think that was his blood cousin, but knowing what I know now, Vonnie's dad was cool with Von's dad. They grew up together. So Von's dad passed away. Vonnie's dad is still alive. So that's kind of like King Von's uncle, which would make Vonnie his cousin. You know, I don't think it's like blood related though.
But it looks like he's the first one that we know so far that then, you know, officially turned against Lil Durk.
It's crazy.
From what people are saying, people close to Lil Durk is saying that this guy is snitching and ratting
close to Lil
turning
Durk
against Lil Durk.
Hey, look, I know it might sound crazy to y'all, man, but OTF Vonnie, man, he backdoored Vine, man, and that's from the streets. That's for the people who know. It might be new to the internet.
Like, damn, because, like, I don't know, that whole day, like, the whole day was just, like, weird. It's just, like, you know, it was just like a gloomy day type shit.
I might be telling you some foreign shit that you can't comprehend right now.
I still
but
can't
comprehend. But he backdoored Vine, man. He the one who got up with Quando Rondo and them people, bro.
When we got
now, okay, was Vonnie there, bro? That's the question I got. Was OTF Vonnie, was he there on the scene the night King Von died? Was he there? And now if you answer me that question and you say yes, now I want to know, okay, was OTF Vonnie the one who went and told King Von, hey, Quando Rondo and them over there? And if he did tell him that, what else did he tell him? You see what I'm saying? Did he say, hey, boy, Quando Rondo over there, let's go knock his ass out? Just to give him a reason to, did he set that play up? I don't think it's far-fetched. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to believe it, but I don't think it's that far-fetched for something like that to happen, gang. Like, we done seen crazier shit. We done seen much crazier shit doing these reactions, folks, now.
To the party. Hey, when we got to the party, though, like, dude them was at the party.
Now, whose party was this album release party?
It was King Von album release party.
Okay.
But dude them was at the party.
Quando.
Yes, they was at the party. On my mama, they was at the party, bro. Feel me?
Everybody was wondering, how did they just meet up? You know, they say Quando and them from Savannah, Georgia, right? And they was in Atlanta. Right. What would make them meet up?
What was Quando Rondo doing at the party?
Nobody knows.
Was he there in support?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nobody knows. Why is Quando Rondo sitting outside of this random hookah lounge? The more I think about it, the more it gets. Why is Quando Rondo sitting outside of this random ass hookah lounge? He not at Magic City. He not at what's the other club? The other strip club? It's a million strip clubs in Atlanta. He not at Magic City. He not at Golden, whatever it's called. He not at none of these big clubs all the rich rappers go to. He not at Allure. He not at none of that. Shorty is at this random ass hookah lounge in the parking lot, standing outside. What is going on? And then why did King Von pull up with 700 niggas to a hookah lounge? What gangsters pull up deep to go to a hookah lounge? That's some girl shit. And then he just left the album release party. Why is this nigga, they all said he was in the car sleep. If he's in the car asleep, how did we end up at this? How did we end up here? How did we get here, bro? And it just so coincidentally, Quando Rondo just happened to be standing outside. And then somebody just happened to go wake Von up. And then Von just happened to go hit Quando Rondo. And then Lil Tim just happens to get out and fuck. I don't know.
All I know is I can tell you, dude them was at that party. So, I don't know. On my mama, they was in that bro. All black with the cause I knew it was them before I even knew it was them on some shit. Cause They was in that bitch all black with them crib chains. The handicap chair.
Right.
Yeah. On phone now. Cause I was DJing. You know what I'm saying?
I was DJing.
Looking in the crowd, seeing who was all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was on my P's and Q's that night. I wasn't tweaking on phone now. So, but I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I literally didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
You feel me?
So was he there?
Shit.
Was DJ you there?
He backdoored Vine, man. He gave up they low, man. They got Vine out the way. He was stealing. Then the cases with him and Durk and them, and also Durk and them blame Vine for the shit.
Yeah, he is charged with attempted murder for a shooting outside of the Midtown Varsity. CBS 46's Kirsten Bragg joins us live outside of the jail. Trayson.
That's right. This is where the Chicago rapper, was scheduled to turn himself in. And moments ago, he did just that. I want to show you a video of him walking into the jail. And as you mentioned, he's facing charges, 5 charges, in fact, following a shooting at the Varsity earlier this year in February.
And they got it sealed. They blame Vine them for the shit. It's been confirmed. And then they got it sealed after that. You know, Vonnie been slimy the whole time. He been stealing from Vine all the situations that been taking place. We seen on the internet with Vine them, somebody Vine accused.
You gotta think about it, bro. It seemed like he was setting up. He not even negotiating jewelry prices, my guy. Like it seemed like he was the operator and the manager of the whole operation. So much to the point where the federal government, the FBI itself, the FBI has came out and said, this is the person who bought the flights. This is the person who brought the guns to the hotel. This is the person who bought the guns. This is the person who bought the car, who orchestrated the whole hit on Quando Rondo cousin. You know what I'm saying? This is the person who finish him. This is the person who got all of this. You see what I'm saying, though? He's the person who finished him. So it would make sense that he was the person that was booking the shows. He was the person that was booking the features. He was the person that was booking the commercials, booking his songs on Power and all this little shit. So usually when you got a manager like that, usually they are okay. Hey, King Von, he'll do that. Give me $1 million. Then he'll come back to King Von and be like, hey, boy, they gonna give you $750,000. That's cool. Von will say, yeah, you'll give him $750. Whole time you charging them $1 million and you pocketing $250 in your pocket. Or you telling him $500,000. He cool. He like $500,000. That's it. That's quick, easy. $500,000. I'm from the hood, nigga. Hell yeah. And then you take $500,000 and you ain't even do shit. Or you get what I'm saying, though? It would make sense for somebody to be stealing, swiping little. You feel me? It's hard for a broke motherfucker who ain't never had nothing, who been from the hood of Chicago his whole life, and now he's managing millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars on a day-to-day basis. It's hard for him to not put something in his pocket. You see what I'm saying? When he walk around, he ain't got no jewelry on. He walk around, he ain't got, you feel?
Somebody is stealing money, you know, it was Vonnie who was stealing. Von probably thought he paid for his house. Vonnie was renting it. Vonnie had all the controls over the money. You know, these guys, Lil Durk them, Von them, they never passed high school. They never graduated to the next step. And when they did go to school, the teachers were just passing them, just for showing up. So Vonnie is the smart one. You know, he the one go to Icebox, break the deals for him. He do everything for him. He the one who, when a person get murdered in Chicago, they call for their payment and he makes sure it get. They don't talk to Lil Durk. They talk to Vonnie.
Now, who is OTF? Vonnie, is he really going to be the one to put Durk away for life? Or will Durk beat this with his billion-dollar lawyer? The world may never know, but one thing is for certain, is that Durk better be ready, because there is definitely more to come.
People asking about Jam. Yeah, they say that Jam, yeah, he did tell, but they say that Jam told because of King Von being backdoored. And everybody know that King Von was backdoored. You know, we didn't ain't know that Zoo was there. I remember this one live where it was this live where Lil Durk was on live and the fans was telling him that King Von is dead. And they was playing crazy. According to them, man, they already knew you know, what was about to happen. They couldn't stand the heat that King Von was bringing, man. He was bringing.
That's another thing. Have you ever... Do you not think it's weird that just thinking about that? You don't think it's weird that every time somebody dies that has something to do with Lil Durk, he just magically on live? It kind of makes you think that he's on live he's on live to keep the police off of him. When Quando Rondo cousin got killed, he was on live. I think when FBG Cash got killed, he was on live. So it's kind of like, is it a coincidence now that it was some other people that got killed and they was on live talking and joking and doing all this and all that. Like, it's kind of like they go live to be like, okay, police, it wasn't me. Look, I was on live in a whole nother section. I was on live in a whole nother location. Hey, every time your daddy getting money, that don't mean bark. I'm doing the video. Shit. It kind of be like, hey, look, police, get off me. I wasn't there. I'm not the suspect. So then when you see all of them things happening multiple times, and then to think that as soon as King Von was getting killed, Durk just happened to be on live. It kind of like make you think.
Extra heat, you know, and then they were stealing from him. Everybody around him was stealing. Von got a good heart. That's one thing about him.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. So the real question is, did OTF and Lil Durk backdoor Von because he was too hard-headed and he made them hot? I know it's a long stretch, but did Lil Durk backdoor King Von to beat the case and get the fame he think he deserved? I don't know, bro. Because, King, I thought about that too. Like, was King Von just doing too much? Like, the King Von, the type of person he was, you never know. He could have threatened Lil Durk. Hey, boy, if I find out you stitching in that case, boy, I'ma kill you, boy. You see what I'm saying? Now, what you feel me? Or I'm not saying it could be a valid reason. It could be an invalid reason. It could be some slimy shit. It could be, you never really know what's going on for real. But he could have backdoored him just because King Von was maybe King Von was trying to do something to him because he thought he was snitching. And you never know, bro. You never know. But it's a lot of coincidences. There's a lot of dots that's getting connected right now that is just spooky to me. But it sucks that he passed away, though. He said that. He said the ops don't play with him. It happened from inside. I don't know. It's a million questions running through my head right now, and I'm just talking as they coming. You know what I'm saying? But, like, y'all think it's a coincidence that he died in Atlanta the way he did? How did Lil Tim make it out alive? Did somebody grab King Von homies? Did somebody grab his guns? Was they in cahoots with the police? Did the police already know what was going on? Listen, bro. One thing I do know for sure, I know for sure that the music industry is very evil. The whole entertainment business is very evil, bro. And people get killed over much less, So.
See, I'm just saying, Von don't be playing. And if they kill him, that shit was playing. And if they kill him, that shit was playing.
All right, what am I supposed to? And then I hear song. I never even heard. I don't even know what song this is. It's scary, bro. It's scary.